I'm in a well.
What's good with y'all, man? It's Big Daddy Swoosh, aka SWOOSHiNAIRE. Hey, man, and look, we in another video. Look, you know what I'm saying? We got a new video. This video, you know, is gonna be on some 2K content. Now, I did promise y'all a video. You know, I gave y'all a little hint on what I was, you know, working towards, you know, in the next video. We're having a couple of technical difficulties, you know, so that video got a little pushback, but that's no excuse to stop posting content for y'all. So what we gonna post today is, you know, we doing a tier list. You know what I'm saying? We're doing a tier list off of Tiermaker, bro. We're making a list of the worst 2K and the best 2Ks. You know what I'm saying? As you can see in the Tiermaker, we got unplayable all the way to S tier. S tier being the best, unplayable obviously being the trash, right? The game that we can't even play. So let's get right into it, man. So it starts all the way back at 2K11. Now it includes 2K10 on here. I didn't play 2K10 personally. I went from 2K11 all the way up. So that's just kind of how the rank for me. And some of these games I didn't play 100% on the next gen consoles that were supported. So a lot of the features that I wanted to play on or that wanted to be included, you know, with the list or everything like that, I didn't get to play because I didn't have that console. So I am kind of judging off of that, but at the same time, I am, you know, keeping in mind that it's on the next gen console. So that's just only for a couple of these games. All right. So what we gonna start off with is 2K11, man. 2K11. Now, 2K11 wasn't trash. You know, 2K11 was pretty easy. It's pretty simple. Honestly, it had fluid movement. You know, when I played it, you know, from what I remember at least, it wasn't a bad game. I think there was an online mode, but I think it was only for blacktop, you know, playing stuff online like that. And I had played that a couple times, and I had, you know, a couple skills and whatnot, but they ain't gonna say I was a demon, you know what I'm saying? I usually just played my career. That's just honestly just mean, you know, skill points was going crazy. I was just like maxing those out and I was hacking. Like I was doing all of that crazy stuff. You know, honestly, in my opinion, this was a good game. I don't think it's S tier, and I don't think it's elite either. I think it was just good. You know, it was a good game. And you can't go wrong with a good game. So we're gonna put that right there on the good list, right there in the middle. It's that's perfect for 2K11. 2K12. Now let's get into 2K12, man. It wasn't too big of a change from 2K11. I do feel like it was a little bit more polished, polished 2K11. You know, that's really all I say. 2K12, I honestly say it was better than 2K13. You know, we gonna get into that, but 2K12 is better than 13. So honestly, I put it I put it around the same thing. I still think it has some drawbacks. You know, why it wasn't that top tier game that, you know, we expect. You know, I'm gonna put it at good too. I'm gonna put it at good. That's just how we're gonna rock it. We're gonna put it at good. There it go. That's, you know, that's where y'all need it, right? Next, 2K13. Man, so many issues. Now, this is one of the games that I did play the most, though. Of more than 17, not really. At the time, I had Xbox 360, and I was always playing with my cousins. We was always playing local. So we played 13. Honestly, I think they had one of the greatest, you know, soundtracks, you know, out of 2K history. I don't think they had the best, but they had one of the best. You know, I say like number 3. But man, the defense, man. The defense. Y'all don't know. In 2K13, you cannot block dunks. You could not block dunks. It wasn't possible. So when they dunk it, boom, you wasn't blocking that. It wasn't blocking. It could be one hand, it could be two hand. It didn't matter. It wasn't blocking. And that's a big part, you know, of 2K13. The fact that it's a mechanic of the game, you know. So man, I can't put it up there. You know, 2K13, it was a fun game, but for me, man, it's obviously like I honestly say it's mid. I'm not gonna say unplayable. I can't say unplayable because it was playable. That was really the only issue in my eyes. We gonna get to a game that you know is unplayable. We gonna get to a game that was unplayable. Now let's get into 14. 14, I didn't play 14 too much on the next gen consoles because I know it at first came out on the PS3. Or I said PS3. The PS4, right? This is when the PS4, you know, started coming out and they got the Xbox One. I still had an Xbox 360. So I played 2K14 on the Xbox 360. Now it looks semi good. I could see the difference, but I didn't really see too much of a difference. When I went to, you know, to the next gen consoles, you know, they were looking stunning. You know, they were looking very good. So, you know, 2K14 is one of those games, like, it was a good game. I don't say it was elite tier. I don't say it was S tier. I say it was a good game. It wasn't too much, wasn't too little, right? So we just gonna put that at the good, you know, good. We gonna keep it at good. We ain't gonna hype it up too much. We ain't gonna hype it up too much, but you know what I'm saying? It was good. Now, 15. I did play 15. I actually played 15 a little bit heavily, but I didn't play on console. I played on PC. Why? Because I didn't have a next gen console. So I wasn't gonna get all the benefits that, you know, everybody else got when y'all was playing, you know, in Park and stuff. Because this is the first year Park was introduced. Now, y'all know KD's my favorite, you know, favorite basketball player, man. So, you know, I can't disappoint. But at the same time, this is not the best game. This is not S tier. It's not. I'm not gonna say it. It's not S tier. Now, KD, that's the boy right there. But that's not gonna manipulate. You know, that's not gonna change nothing. 2K15 was a cool game. Obviously, you know, Park was introduced. I feel like it was a fun game overall, but it was no competitiveness, you know, within, you know, 2K15 in my opinion. When I was playing, you know, my career, and I played a little bit of Park. I didn't play Park online on PC. I played at my friend's, I'm so not at my friend's. I played at my cousin's house because he had it. I didn't get to play that. So, 2K15, honestly, you know, I say, it was an elite game. It was an elite, you know, that's not even me, right? Like I said, this stuff is from my opinion. This is just what I think. But I think it was an elite game. You know, I definitely think it was better than 11, 12, and 14. So, you know, that does say something, right? Let's get into 16, man. So it was kind of hard for me, you know, to kind of process this. And honestly, if I put it anywhere else, y'all would be on my ass, right? 2K16 was a fire game. You know what I'm saying? On my list, I don't think it was the best game. In my list. Now, y'all could go back and forth for me all you want to, but I'm telling you, I don't think it was that game that was at the top of the list. I just don't feel it. Now, I understand it was freely. You was moving freely. You could do everything up in there. But competitiveness is one big thing. It's big. And everybody, you know, everybody was making these demigods. Everybody making a demigod. Come on now. You telling me that's fair? So, on my list, 2K16 it's just elite. It's just elite. I know y'all gonna hate me. I don't care. It was elite. I don't think it was top tier. You know what I'm saying? So, let's not even get into that. 17. Now, I'm a little bit biased, just a little bit, because this was my first year playing in the park. Like, for real, for real. This is my first year playing in the park. You know, playing actually on, you know, 17. This is actually me playing in the park. You know, I made my first player, and I grinded him from scratch. I didn't spend any money on the game. The only money that I spent was getting the game. And I actually didn't spend it. I got it on Christmas. So, you know, I grinded from there all the way up, and this is where I started, you know, my glass cleaner, lineup, you know what I'm saying? My glass cleaner, you know, lifeline, the line that, you know, grew into who I am now, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, 2K17 was a fire game, has the best soundtrack in every 2K, out of every 2K, I'm sorry, it has the best soundtrack. In my opinion, they got the best. I don't care. I remember like almost every single song off of 2K17. That's just me. Like I said, this video's off of my opinion. What you gotta say, goofy? But like I said, hey, 2K17 had the best soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? It was the most, you know, it was the most versatile, and compete. You can compete. When you have competitiveness in the game, man, like people like Nadex, SWOOSHiNAIRE, this is the same year that they started popping. You know what I'm saying? This is the same year that all of them start popping. Nadex, you know, dude from Chicago, SWOOSHiNAIRE, I'm Davis, Agent, Phantom. The list goes on. Y'all know the list, but I gotta put this at top tier. Come on now. Everybody started in 17. Like, of course they was playing games before, but 17 was the year where everybody could break out, right? And honestly, I'm mad that I didn't do that, because that was my growing year. You know what I'm saying? I was being a demon, right? But you know, it is what it is. You know, let's not even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Now, 18, no questions. We're just gonna go ahead and put that unplayable. There's no words that I need to say. Y'all know the game. Y'all know how dookie it is. It was trash. They got that doo-doo park or neighborhood. This is where it started. It started in 2K18. Just for those people that don't know, it started in 18, and it lasts all the way to damn 22. So thank you. We appreciate it. 19 was the first year that I could actually be comp with shooting with my center. Shooting. Let's not forget, I made a pure glass cleaner. A pure glass. No shooting involved. A pure glass. And I was hitting greens. So what does that say? You know what I'm saying? That's skill. No BS. None of that. None of that extra stuff. 19 was road to 99. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't having extra shooting badges. Like 17, I had a couple extra badges. I could shoot. I was able to shoot, you know, on 17. But consistently, man, you know, hey, I was on demon time. Let's just say that. But 19, I think I'm gonna put that up there at elite tier. You know what I'm saying? It was mid. It wasn't mid. I'm sorry, I said it was mid. It wasn't mid, but it wasn't the best. You know, and it kind of overdid a little bit, because like I said, this game was kind of, it was sort of balanced, but you still had them OP archetypes. Like, I think this year was mainly about the stretches, which was so OP. Man, don't even get me started with them freaking stretches. That stretches was OP in this game. And what else? I think point forwards was OP in this. I forget, but stretches was definitely a big thing. Stretches was definitely a big thing. Now let's get into 20. 20 is the same shit. It's the exact same thing. Exact same, which made me mad. It was the exact same thing, but it was much more polished, and that's what we like. We like a polished game. We don't like the BS. They got rid of that road to 99 stuff. Nobody liked that. That was terrible. We couldn't even get other badges. Like, got that out of here. You know what I'm saying? You know, push that to the side. Other than that, you know, 2K20 was an OP game. It was fire. And for that reason, I put it in S tier. It's one of those fire games. It was it was hot. It was fire. It was OP. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said, it was a polished version of 19. And it makes sense through the list where you see 19 at. 19's on the elite list, right? Guess what was better than that? S tier. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Now, lastly, just for this list, because it's supposed to be going up to 22, I'm gonna just personally add 22 up on there. It's not on here for some reason. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? 21. Now, what y'all think? Got your answer? Gotcha. 21 was unplayable when the game first came out. That's just in my opinion. The game was unplayable when it first came out. Nobody could shoot. Keep in mind, I had a shooting center. He couldn't shoot. Man, trying to figure out the dribbles. They changed the controls. So how we supposed to know how to dribble? You know what I'm saying? They switched it from how it was originally. And 3, they added a new park, but it's boring. Like, it's really boring. And you had to walk all the way to these freaking stores just to go buy something. That's stupid. And then in next gen, yes, they introduced, you know, the big city. You know what I mean? You can do all of this, but you started off in Rookieville. Man, and sometimes, you know, you started off in Rookieville and it'll be lagging once you got into the city. Like, honestly, start off in the city, grind up. That's what I say. They have no reason for no dang Rookieville. I mean, I understand the idea, but this is the year that they started, you know, capitalizing on those ideas. You know what I'm saying? This is next gen and current gen. So I'm gonna put this at elite tier. That's just, you know, in my opinion, I'm gonna put this at elite tier. So let's go ahead and drag 21 right now. Right there at elite, you know what I'm saying? 21. And we're gonna put next gen at S tier. Yeah. Now this is 2K10. I told y'all we're gonna omit that. We gonna personally add 22 on the list, right? 22. What do y'all think? Sigh. I don't care what you think. What are you doing? You thought this is my video, goofy. Man, but anyways, I honestly think 2K22, it's not a bad game. It's really fun. They capitalize on a lot of new ideas, which is something that we've been telling 2K to get on. Hop on new ideas. Stop hopping on this old stuff. But also take some things from the past and throw them in the game if they helped, you know, with the game. There's no reason to take those out. So they got to capitalize on that. They gave us back mascots, and we love that. You know what I'm saying? They added this little season thing, just like Call of Duty. You know, they kind of got that whole battle pass thing. It's kind of like this, but we got the seasons. We got, you know,
different quests. I'm yawning.
We got a different park in current gen. Notice I said in current gen. Next gen, trash. Next gen, 22, trash. Why? Because it was a repeat of the same thing. And all they did was add a couple extra quests. Not even a couple extra quests, but they just added quests in and try to make it line up with 22. It's just like, no. So I don't have it down here, but 22 current gen, I'm gonna put that on S tier. 22 next gen, I'm gonna put that on good. Honestly, that's just what I gotta do. But anyways, look, it's a really good video. Hey, I'm gonna come out with more videos like this. Y'all just gotta give me ideas. It's hard for me to formulate ideas of videos to make, especially since I don't have anything to play. 2K22 is dead. Honestly, I told y'all I was playing next gen. I'm not touching current gen no more. I'm touching next gen. Simple. And at the same time, once I figure out those games, you know, to play and everything like that, I want to play something else. I've been playing COD a lot recently. Y'all gonna see content on that soon. Don't even worry about it. I've been practicing my skills so I could be a demon, so I could upload videos for y'all. I don't want to be trash. That's not what I want to do. I gotta be the best player I could be so I can give y'all tutorials on how to be a demon, right? That's what I gotta do. But like I always say, man, y'all hit the thumbs up for the come up. We definitely on the grind. Comment what you want the next video idea to be, because you know it's hard for me to formulate these videos by myself. You know, I could only do so much. I just gotta help me. You know, BW subs. I got 1,000 BW subs. You know what I'm saying? We trying to hit the next pinnacle. Next pinnacle 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K. You know the vibes, man. 1,500. That's the real next goal. 1,500. 1,500. And lastly, subscribe for good vibes, man. We got to keep it positive around here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they got some mental problems, abuse, you know, rape, family issues. You know, we understand that, bro, but we got to keep a positive attitude. We don't want anything to get messed up. That's why I always say stay lit, be great. You stressing about a school test? A test at school? You stressing about no. You stressing about debt? You getting in debt, bro? You worried about credit? Yo, you ain't even lived life yet, dude. You ain't even lived life yet. So what you stressing about? Like, stop, dude. What are you doing? Anyways, man, but y'all always know what I say. Stay lit, be great. I'll see y'all. Woo woo!